He was, says Australia's government, a known terrorist suspect, a person of interest for the police. But when Abdul Numan Haider arrived at a Melbourne police station for questioning, he produced a knife and stabbed 2 police officers. If one hadn't shot him, the government says, Haider would have killed both.
Obviously, this indicates that there are people in our community who are capable of very extreme acts. It also indicates that the police will be constantly vigilant to protect us against people who would do us harm.
The attack comes at a sensitive time. Last week, Australian police mounted what they called their biggest ever counter-terrorism raids. On Wednesday, the government introduced legislation that would significantly extend its counter-terrorism laws, making it illegal to advocate terrorism or to travel to declared zones around the world, and extending laws that mean suspects can be held without charge. Some Muslims say the raids, the laws and the rhetoric surrounding both marginalise them. Rebecca Kay has received abuse online and in the street. The government, she thinks, is whipping up hysteria.
A lot of our community are fearful. They're fearful that they might be targeted not only by racist people within the community but also by government officials.
Not all Muslims agree.
Anything within these laws that prevent a potential terror attack on Australian soil, it is beneficial to all of us as Australians, regardless if we are Muslim or non-Muslims. Because if something like this happens, we, the Australian Muslims community, we will be the first one to bear the brunt.
But some lawyers think the laws are a rushed, unnecessary extension of illiberal legislation.
The balance has already shifted far too far in favour of security and away from freedom.
But freedom, Australia's government says, includes the freedom not to be attacked. That the Melbourne attack was able to happen is for some evidence of the need for new preventative laws. But others worry about unintended consequences, not just alienating the already marginalised, but trampling on the liberties of all. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.